All right. So, okay, your showmance with Alec. Okay, was it real? Was it strategic? How did it change throughout the season as well?
When we first started, it definitely was real because we're just getting to know each other. Yeah. Throughout the game, I noticed that we were playing 2 different games, and it's hard to concentrate on real feelings playing a game like Big Brother. Yeah. So then it did become a little strategic because we both kind of needed each other to protect each other from opposite ends of the house. Yeah. And then, like, basically at that point I just knew it's just, you just have to work with what you got. Exactly. Kind of thing. Yeah. But, you know, I really got to know Alec outside of the Big Brother house, in jury and stuff like that, and the down-to-earth Alec, not the cold, very cold Alec, like, you know what I mean? So we'll definitely, like, we'll be friends forever. That's no awesome. Hard feelings. Yeah. Okay, your connection with Gary, obviously, you know, it was so genuine and everything. Yes. And you always wanted to protect him. Yes. Do you want to talk about that? Yeah. Just what I felt with Gary when we first connected, obviously, was just something like amazing, something so real, and like I just felt it like instantly, and I was just like, oh my gosh, like this is gonna be forever, lifelong friends. And I knew that he had a target on his back from day one, and like my goal was just to keep him in the game as long as possible. I knew he was there because he wanted the world to see him, and he wanted to be famous and like all that stuff, and I just wanted him around. Like he was like my sanity.
Would you sacrifice your own game for him?
You know what, like, I mean, I definitely would stick my neck out. I did stick my neck out for him a few times, and I would keep doing it over and over and over again. So I mean, just friendship means more to me than the game. So
How about your dislike for Liza? Where did that all stem from?
That just stemmed from, like, we kind of had this like girl kind of alliance going on, and I thought, you know, we had conversations and stuff like that, and I thought she was my friend, and then I started hearing all these bad things. Like I haven't seen any of the episodes. Like I still don't even know what was real, what wasn't real. But I just started hearing all these things, like that she wanted to get physical with me, like in a violent way, and and that she was like bad talking me, and I was like, what did I ever do to her? So it was more, and then she wanted to get me out and like all that stuff. So that she was gunning for me, and I'm like, oh, I thought we were friends. I thought we kind of had this like alliance thing going on, and so so then that's when I started. That's when it all started.
Right. And how about back to when you won HOH and you found out that everyone was listening in on your thoughts? How did that feel?
Oh my gosh, like my heart dropped when they told me, like, you guys probably saw it, like, I was like, really? And I was like, what did I say? I couldn't even remember. Like I went blank. I was like, what was I saying up there? Like, you know what I mean? Because obviously you guys saw that I was talking to Arissa for a while before they tuned the house in, so I didn't know, and I was saying a lot more stuff to Arissa. So I was like, how much of that did they say? Because I was talking about secret wedding, 4G. I was having a full-out conversation with Arissa, and I know people want to know, why was she thinking out loud? But the thing is I was talking to Arissa for what felt like 2 hours on the TV screen, her voice over the speaker. So I was when I was talking, it was more like I was talking to her, like the entire time I'm telling her about all my alliances and all this stuff. So when I was there thinking out loud, I wasn't just put into a room and like, oh, like, oh, this is what I'm gonna do. It's, okay, Arissa, like, so, oh, tell her this, da-da-da. And I was honestly just talking to Arissa over the speaker, like, that's why. And how am I supposed to know that, hey, there's a twist? They're all listening, you know what I mean? So.
Okay, and in the second double eviction, when Peter decided not to use the veto on you, were you upset? Were you angry?
That hurt. It really hurt because, you know, here I am in this alliance that I just really wanted to work. And I really saw Peter as a friend. And I know that, you know, especially in the game, he had his views on me because the whole sleeping thing, that was strategy. I was listening in on conversations. It wasn't just me just knocked out. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like 4 weeks in, my body was like conditioned. I started to get tired because I was doing these fake naps at first that it just turned into real naps like halfway through. But at the same time, I was playing the game still. I was really like, because people would be like, oh, she's knocked out, like she, you know, she's not listening. Oh, but I was hearing it all. But like at the same time, like I know he had his views of me in the game, like oh, you know, she's probably useless, she's sleeping all the time. But I still thought we had this friendship, and I thought when it came down to it, I thought he knew that I had his back. Yeah. Because I honestly had his back 100%. So it hurt. It just hurt.
Yeah.